Well, hello again, world, and welcome right back into my garden. This is Anne from Yard Steading in Jamaica. Well, so the garden revitalization. I don't know what is wrong with me and the tongue twisting. So the revitalization of the garden is still in progress. Um, I have added in some stuff. So let me pan you around and show you what those are. All right, so the cucumbers I had that needed to be transplanted, I have located them close to the bed in which I have the cayenne peppers and the susumba plant. Yeah. So why I chose this region, they will get sunshine. That is no if but or maybe. But I have that little space and it not being utilized for anything, and I need to maximize on space. And I desire to put a trellis up. But I don't want the trellis to be blocking the sunlight going that way. So if I put it this way, it won't block any sun. Hence, I'm going to be sticking the things down into the black holes and then running the. So what I'm going to do to make the trellis is I'm going to be using either 2x2s or something like that, but I'm going to be putting nails at equal distance on both of them. And then when I put one over that side and one over that side, I'll use the cord in between so that the cucumber will have a trellis to climb up. Yep, yep. All right, so I have suckers that need to be transplanted shortly, so I need to find areas to transplant them. All right, so here we go. I will be putting some suckers in these. This is where I had my grow bench, right next door to where the chicken coop will be located. So yeah, I put in, this is what, 7? I fashioned a grow bench of sort right here. And I put 7 containers there because I have suckers. I'll soon show you some of the suckers that I have that will need to be uppotted shortly. I took them from the front yard and took them up the back. So these are they. I have more pots that I need to fill out and I'll be planting in them. I definitely will be planting in them. So let me show you what else. So I have extended the carpet, y'all. It is so nice to walk. If the cardboard was not on the floor, if the carpet was not on the floor, you see, by now my feet would have been in mud and I'd be sliding along. Oh, oh. So all right, this area where I had the pomegranate, and don't remember what I had in that container that has died. I put these, and I think I might try to fit um, 2 of those in this region as well, because I need to maximize on all the space that I can. So wherever I find a little nook or cranny that is outside of the walkway, I will definitely be utilizing said space for growing. No, something that I realized. I had planted in these before, and almost everything that I planted in them died, and I know why. I know I normally leave a little reservoir in there, but the rains came yesterday evening, and what is in the bottom in terms of water is what I'd like. But I realize I have about 3 inches of space between the base and where the drain holes are. That's way too much water. So I'm going to be boring these new afresh so that I have better drainage. The intent is really not to kill anything in this season. I think I have committed enough of the plant murders for a lifetime. So kinda where we are at. So let me show you the suckers that are here, that are coming up and needs transplanting. I look at my transplants. They are looking so good. That is by way. So this slug decimated one of my pepper and they started on one of my pak choy. Oh boy. So here are so these are sweet peppers. The best germination I've had for sweet pepper in a long time. And these are not fresh sweet pepper. I bought seeds and I got this from them. So I have a few kale plants here, and these are my red, Jamaican red. Yeah. hmm So these little tomato things I see here, I was pruning back the tomato that are over on the other side, and I took these out. You know, the little side shoot, I took them out and stick them in there, and them look like them catching. Yeah, still have not up transplanting these tomatoes. I will be doing so on the weekend. Yep. My cabbage tunnel, as Marie call it, is holding up. But I think I'm going to fashion something that looks a bit more uniformed, because it's really no uniform and to drive me up the wall. I have a serious problem with things looking uniformed. So, yeah, the cabbages are doing fabulously under there. Let me show you. Uh, oops. I have not lost any cabbage from under there. Not a cabbage lost. Yeah, them looking good. They are watered, and everything is fine and dandy. So they munched on my one of my cabbage here as well. So let me tell you, I was in the garden. I was in the garden last night until almost 11 o'clock. Me and the salt, because I was on a crusade. Uh, and I came back up this morning a little after 6, and I had to come back again and put salt down again, because for some strange reason, it looked like them never get enough salt last night. So this morning when I came, the amount of slugs that were in the garden was atrocious. Let me tell you, it was an astronomical amount of them. Nevertheless, folks, I am I am prepping up the garden. So after I left the garden last night, I went down and I made some more seed pots, because today is the 9th. Between today and tomorrow, I can sow seeds. So I'll be sowing some more cucumber seeds. And not sowing a whole heap of nothing at any given time. What I want to ensure is that I will always have something to succeed what is going on, right? I have some callaloo suckers that I need to transplant. Or should I say, them no need for upper, them just need for going at the ground. Hence the reason why I have set out so many pots. I want to put the callaloos kind of by themselves, so to speak. So I'm going to put 3 callaloo sucker in each of those bin, either 3 or 4. Three, three. 3 callaloo suckers in each of those bins over there. Ones I had shown you prior to. So I'm going to put 3 callaloo suckers in each of those. I might stick some callaloo elsewhere, but I try to keep the callaloos separate, and it's for a specified reason. All right. Um, some more lettuces that I need to transplant as well. Um, so I'm not going to stick them in this bed right here, as that bed is so susceptible to the slugs. It's not funny. Um, so I might have to. The other pots like these, I can just put the lettuces in them. Yes, I have about 6 more pots like this. I can just put the lettuce in them. And where would I put them at that point? Lettuce don't need. Oh, I could just carry them further up, because this have some more space. I'll just put them further up, so that they have the cool shade, just like the ones that I have in the triangular beds. Yeah. And then now, when comes sweet pepper and stuff, I think I'm going to put some of the sweet peppers in this bed. Um, some of the sweet peppers in this bed. I will find space to stick this stuff, because I have bins that have one single thing in them and can actually hold something else. We're maximizing on space. The things that will not detract from another plant, you put them with other plants. Yeah, I need to top up. I need to stick some manure in this bed, in that bed, in that bed. I have the manures in the front yard. I will be doing so on the weekend. Hmm. This bed, I need to transplant this Jew plum into this bed because that's what I initially said I was going to do right here. Uh-huh. So transplant it. I need to put some manure in the tamarind as well. Yeah, sorry about that, folks. So let me show you what I need to do in the front garden. Just before we get down there, I don't realize my Jew plums are getting bigger, you know. My Jew plums are growing. Oh, yeah. All right, so seed pots that I made last night. Oh, yeah. So I will be sowing seeds later today. Definitely will be sowing seeds. I will not miss out on an opportunity. So I have cocoa to plant. um, as about 3 days now it there. I have cocoa to plant. I will be planting it out. I wanted to put it in a one of the square containers, but I don't have any more square containers. So I just might have to just put it in a round bucket. It might make my life harder, but uh, that's what is going to happen. I want you all to see what is happening around here. So I tossed these um, chickpea, garbanzo bean, because they got spoiled. And said I was going to take some up and plant them elsewhere. But alas, I wanted to see that some have come up on their own. They're, I want to leave them where they're at because right now space is premium. And if them want to stay right here so and grow, fine. Leave them be. Sometimes things grow best when they are not directly situated anywhere. So let them stay right there. Yeah, so all right. So to boost my what I call it now, them call plantains, yams, cocos, them stuff there, a specified name and as it relate to food production. But for some strange reason the word is eluding me right now. I am getting two more plantain. I'll be getting two more plantain suckers. Yes. Um, what else am I getting? I'm supposed to get banana suckers. I think I'm going to try to remake my banana circle in the backyard. So let me explain what a banana circle is. Who don't know. All right. So what you would do is you dig as it were a hole, a large hole in the center, and the soil that comes from the center you would create a ring around that said hole. So in that hole is where you would put your food scrap, your manure, your water in the hole, not on the mound. And you would plant your bananas or planting around the mound, and they would feed from the middle. So I had one in the backyard a number of years ago, and I had numerous bananas and stuff growing there. Then I had about 5 or 6 different cultivars of bananas. And the thing was doing so well. What I also did on that mound was to have planted my peas and my beans so they would become supplemental nutritional support for the growing bananas and stuff. Yes. Planted a bit of what else did I plant on that mound? Because it was a really big one. I planted and I harvested the rest of stuff. The only thing that died on the mound were the bananas. The bananas kept falling down and dying. So then I was told that it was some worm or the other that was eating the bananas from the root section up. So I lost my bananas. So I kind of weary if you put them back on the mound, but we have things we can treat the soil with, no? So and none of them not chemical. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to recreate said banana circle, so to speak, because I am on the hunt for banana suckers. So if you see my video and you have banana suckers, feel free. I'll take one of each that you have. Yes, sir. Listen up. I'm going to work. To all my subscribers that are here present, thank you for making it yard steading in Jamaica. To my new subscribers, thank you for coming on board. To all my well wishers, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate every support that I get. And I'm encouraging you, if you are here and you have not yet subscribed, please to do so. It don't cost you a penny. Continue to like the videos, to share the videos, to leave your comment, and to press the post notification bell so that you can be made aware each time a new video is uploaded. Until we meet up again right here on this channel, have a blessed day. Jagai.